for them UFOs. You gotta get your head on right. And if you want to go backwards now, you gotta be careful because, but then you go forward, and you really look out for them UFOs. Here we go. Oh Lord, did you see that UFO? Oh. Ready? All right, there we go. O'Reilly's Auto Parts, lifetime warranty. This is the whole purpose for this video. It's for all you DIYs out there, do-it-yourselfers. Have my receipts from back in 2014. We'll make some repairs. We want to see just how much money I saved. And I already know because I deal with O'Reilly's all the time. So, what we're going to start off at, first of all, 1995 F-150 4.9. Nobody likes them. Everybody says they're gas hogs. Some truth to that. Though if you know how to maintain it properly, you can get 20 miles a gallon and put anything behind it, go down the road. So, one of the bad things about it is tie rod ends, outer tie rod ends. I have a receipt, and I kept it for that reason. So, just a few tools, a 3/4 inch wrench, and 2.5, 3 pound hammer. And you can get your tie rods, outer tie rod ends off within just a few minutes. So I'm gonna get my tools and be back with you. I'm just basically, there's a Carter pin that holds the nut on, that keeps the nut from going anywhere. Three-quarter inch, or 7/8, I'm sorry, 7/8. And take this nut off for outer tie rod end. 1995 F-150. Any from 80s all the way up to 90, probably. Oh, they've been using twin eye beam for years. I think 2000 is 15, somewhere around there. 2000. There's your secret though. Big hammer, and you shock it. You shock the knuckle and your ball joint or your tie rod and just fall right out. I'm just basically, there's a Carter pin that holds the nut on, that keeps the nut from going anywhere. Three-quarter inch, or 7/8, I'm sorry, 7/8. Take this nut off for outer tie rod end. 1995 F-150. Any from 80s all the way up to 90, probably. Oh, they've been using twin eye beam for years. I think 2000 is 15, somewhere around there. 2000. There's your secret though. Big hammer, and you shock it. You shock the knuckle and your ball joint or your tie rod and just fall right out. Okay. Well, it might. That easy right there. And once I get it out, I'll explain further on just how easy it is to replace these outer tie rod ends. That's your outer tie rod end right there. Right here, your outer tie rod. And it's out, of course, now. So once you get the nut off, right here is where you want to shock it, and it'll fall out. You don't have to have a puller. Necessarily have to have a puller. And you might want to mark your thread where your thread is, so you don't have to mess up your alignment. Though putting in new ones, you'll most likely have to realign it. It's not going to be that bad though. Reverse thread. Nope. Take it out. I'm gonna put the brakes on anyway. Just save myself time, that's all. You just screw it out. This one's not necessarily bad, though that one is. This one here is still good, see there? So they may not replace it since it's good. Yeah, should have took the bad one off. But that's alright. That shows how to get it off anyway. This one's good. It's that one that's bad. It's nice and tight. Yeah. That one's good. So, we'll go over here to this one. Outer tie rod end. This one's good. It's nice and tight. So that's not my problem right there. But on the other side, is where the problem is. But just an example. You don't have to necessarily take your tire off and everything to get it off. You just gotta make sure you put it back. Mark your thread. You don't necessarily need a puller. You can shock it and right here at this knuckle with that hammer, strike it, and it'll release. But this Carter pin is the only thing that holds the nut on, keeps it from going anywhere. But Fords are bad about breaking the knuckle itself. When they start popping, you got to get them off. See how easy that was? It's that easy right there. You might have to put this nut on top there to tap it so it'll fall out. But see, this one's bad. See there? Bad. Yep. Just showing you the difference. See how wiggly. That one in. But now what I'm going to do is see if O'Reilly's will go ahead and honor both tie rod ends instead of putting one new one on one side and one on the other. Which all of us do-it-yourselfers. That's why we use O'Reilly's. Because of that, and I can almost assure you that they're going to go ahead and honor both tie rod ends, even though one's bad. And that saves a lot of money, especially when you're on a fixed income. I might have to realign this, but no big deal. We'll save that for another video. Like this was reverse. Yeah, this is the reverse. Left-handed thread on this side. Left-handed thread on this side and right-handed on the other side. Cut this right on time. Last thing you want is this thing, this tie rod. That's the bad thing about it. Once you get used to your vehicle, it's hard to let go of that vehicle and get into another one. Ain't that much right? Got both tie rod ends. We got one bad one, one good one. This one, sure enough, bad. Boy, yeah, that was my problem. This one here, you can just wiggle with your finger. It's so loose. And then this one here, see, it's still got its socket. You can't hardly see. It's still in the socket. This one's about to come out. Got my receipt from the tie rod ends, and I have a receipt for these. I got a bad plug wire, so I'm gonna take them off after our green tea here. Good old green tea. Part placement. O'Reilly's honored. Yep. Hot rod ends. And they come with a new, honored the plug wires. So, all I have to do, so I actually saved myself 50 bucks. No, really, I saved myself 90. Because once I make my return, I get my 50 bucks back. Or let's say I get, they've already honored this, so that's 40 bucks I saved. So that'd probably cost for 2 hours garage time. 80 bucks, $160 labor. So I've saved myself a couple $100 already just in the tie rod end, tie rod end. And, on the spark plugs. Yep. They'll be warranted as soon as I bring them back and get my $25 back. And I bought some better plugs. Could have had the plugs themselves warranted, but I didn't want the same plugs. I wanted to upgrade. So, let's put on some tie rod ends. Go. Side goes where you can't screw up because one side they're different, so you can only go, the big one goes there, one goes over there. You got the little grease certs, which the other ones didn't. So this is actually a better brand. Keep them greased up. Put a little grease cert in there. And I have to have my grease gun in the back, so I'll take a pair of pliers. Put them all there for your grease cert. You don't have to be tight. So now, put these back. And it's a right hand thread, so this one. Pretty normal. Oh, it's this side that don't have a grease cert. It's greaseless. So, why? I have no idea why. But remember, the other one was the other side that didn't have a grease cert. So, I guess whoever decided to make it, throw it in the box or wherever it comes from, or whatever it came off of to be remanufactured. It'll keep you safe though. Look at there. Good enough. Might need a little help. Yeah, leave it all up there. Of course not. Yeah, I know what to do with it. Yeah. That tells me right there I'm gonna have to take it, maybe. Somewhere to have it lined up. But we'll find out as I'm driving. Important thing is that I'm safe. If it pulls a little bit, I can line it myself with a piece of string and a straight edge ruler. So same thing here, doesn't look. That's all right. Keyhole is. You can't be perfect. When you're perfect all the time, it's hard to be perfect at this time. Yeah. Who needs light, right? When you've done this a few times. Yeah. There you go, baby. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah. Put it from the back. Make it a lot easier. If I can do that, if it's gonna let me. No big deal. Just been easier. But we'll do it like this. You bend with your finger It's just to keep that nut from going anywhere. And tighten. Make it uniform. Ain't going nowhere. Ain't that pretty. I'll grab my grease gun, grease that one side. Don't need a whole lot of grease, just whenever you see the ball moving. I seen it move. That's all it needs. Don't need a bunch of grease. You're going everywhere. Make a mess. On the bicycle.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
End it for O'Reilly's. Go O'Reilly's. I get my truck going. Boom down the road. Ooh. Look out for them UFOs. Ooh. Oh, boy, leave me alone. Thank you, O'Reilly. Saved me $100. And still got a little energy for the bicycle. My heart attack. Peace.